Can everyone hear me now? Cool. Dang it. Oh man, that's such a shame. I opened the stream with the world's best knock knock joke. Oh, it's the funniest one I've ever heard, but you know, I don't believe in repeating jokes, unfortunately, so I guess we're just gonna have to move on. But hey, we're here, and as I was actually saying, Dallas Hurricane is the winner. Was the first person to get here in game. I literally logged in, and like 30 seconds later, Dallas was here hanging out. Like before, I was like still like sitting up stream and everything. I looked over and suddenly Dallas gave me like a fancy thing. Wait, I just remembered. Wait, what was this fancy thing you gave me? An Omnirod? No, that wasn't it. Tiny Gremlin, hey, hello. Smo says, ah, here we go. Muted, yeah, thanks for the update on that, Smo. Ari says, gray, and Smo says, oh. Hey guys, hey Ari, hi Smo. Lala, hey. Oh, this says I was in the gold saucer. The gold saucer is great. Smo says the crawl, the crew. AC says, I predicted when you would come in on to give you the staff. Yeah, wait, which staff did you give me? Was it this? No, wait. I can, hold on. Armory chest. Yagrush. He says, I forgot to give you your cryptor thingy. It's all good. Wait, which? Oh no. The lightning one? I know it was blue colored. I was. Oh, is this one? High Educator's Gavel? Yes, this one. Right? Yeah. Yeah, this one. Wait. Lala said, Lala, you have a lot of MGP. You might have a problem. Oh, look at this thing. How do I... Oh, it's lightning and stuff. Oh, it's... Oh, AC, thank you. That's really nice of you. So it says, won't be joining in game doing some Warframe stuff for the Ween of Hallows. Oh yeah, there's the Halloween event going on. Yeah, I actually want to probably start grinding for that too. I don't know when I'm gonna have time, but I want to get those sweet Halloween events. Well, this is soon I will have my cactus mount. Oh, right, isn't it cost like 2 million or something crazy? That's super cool. Good job, Lala. You're dressed like a proper money bags. Look at you, dapper as... Oh, you're dressed like a detective. You're ready. Ah, good job. See, Lala knows what's up. Because today, indeed, we are becoming, once again, gentlemen detectives and or gentlewomen detectives, as it were. Or I guess gentle other, what's the... Has there been like a determined middle ground word for that term? Gonna be a dapper individual. Gonna be dapper, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be fun. And yeah, we're gonna help out good old Hildy over there. And I guess Greg. And Nashu, but yeah, so I think we're all kind of good to go. We're gonna play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm Grayson Allen. I should have said that a while ago. That's my name. That's the person who streams like a professional. It's fine. But yeah, Tiny and Dallas are hanging out on screen. Not sure what's gonna be multiplayeral today, but we'll find some way to do something multiplayeral together. And Smo says he can't join in. That's fine. Ari says that's all good. No worries, Ari. But yeah, everybody. Uh-oh. I'd recognize this bunny in a dress anywhere. Hi, Ari. Welcome. But hold on, are we really not? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Ari, hold still. Hold still. Ari, how are we not friends yet? I can't believe this. Ah, you've clicked away off the wrong thing. But hey, welcome. AC says, prepare for smotal tomfoolery and shenanigans. Ari says, because you hate me. That's not Ari. That's so mean. I thought we were besties. I thought We're like the OTP or whatever they call that. But thanks for hopping in. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the Hildebrand quest. AC says, "Yep, the female Viera are taller." Ari says, "I can feel your hatred, Ari. We're such good friends, probably." See, I even put away my weapon. It's fine. Yeah, so thanks for hopping in. Oh, thanks for accepting my friend request. But uh-oh. Oh. Thank you. Wait, what is this? Tain Mahuta? Two-handed something. Wait, what was that? Tain Mahuta. What is this? Ooh. Oh, I don't know if I like the way he looks at me. That's oh, jeepers, that's upsetting. Ari says, "Your cryptor thingy." Ari says, "Use it." I don't know if I... Oh my gosh. Oh, that is up. I don't like that. Yeek. Ari says, "Now you have an alien friend." Yeah, it's a friend, all right. He says, "I love that." It's something. Oh, and he goes to sleep when he's on my back. That's so cute. That's really fun. Thank you for that. I got so many fancy things now. I gotta start like setting up like different outfits and things. That's what I gotta do. But hey, everyone, thanks for coming in. Yeah, but yeah. So the plan today, as I keep saying, and I promise we're actually gonna get to, we're doing the Hildebrand quest to do anime recap of what happened last episode. We met Hildebrand, who was a zombie, but then he got better, and now he is a gentleman inspector. And Nashu, his Mikote apprentice, likes explosives, and together they solve crimes and probably commit more crimes than they solve, but you know, we don't worry about that. And right now we're helping Hildebrand. He is tracking down a thief called the Duelist. And this Duelist is an outlandish individual who is said to steal weapons from other people. Apparently he is tall, dressed in a ridiculous red outfit, and we have no idea who that could possibly be at this time. It's just a complete brain stumper, unfortunately, as far as like who this could be. I'm betting it's gonna be Nashu. That's kind of got a reddish outfit. She's gonna be the villain. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. And it looks like we're all ready to be gentlemen inspectors. Ari's trying. Ari gets points for trying. He's on a dragon, but, you know, dragons can be gentlemanly. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and let's talk to Greg first. That darn demon bird continues to elude me, but no longer. Soon I shall claim my revenge and weapon both. Oh yeah, and I forgot that Gilgamesh has his companion, Enkidu. Which is just a chicken he painted green, apparently. I don't know how Peter would feel about that. But yes, this is the plan for today. We are continuing the epic quests and adventures and good times. So, yes. And let us go, I suppose. The three collectors. Inspector Hildebrand would have you accompany him to Kurthis. Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the Observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk, in accordance with Inspector Briardian's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Well, let us sally forth at once. We're sallying forth? My redoubtable confederate. You are an experienced traveler, are you not? Why don't you lead the way to Kurthis? Alright, I guess I have to go there. I'm gonna just teleport. Where's Kurthis at? I sure hope Kurthus is over here, because that's the only one I can go to. Oh yeah, but how is everyone doing today, by the way? How is it? It's a Wait, no, it's not Monday. It's the opposite of Monday almost. Today's Thursday. The week is almost over for most of us, I believe, probably. How are things going? How has life treated you? How has work and or school been? I hope I should have paid attention to where I needed to go, but I should have done. The 3 collectors. Observatorium, where is that? Is south of me. This way, yes. Yeah, how are things? It's been a minute since we talked. It's been, you know, a couple of few days, depending. I hope things are going well for folks. How do I forgot all my moves? I was playing Warframe for a minute earlier, and I have immediately forgotten how to play anything else. So really, that's my fault. Lala says, I thought it was Friday briefly, but then remembered it was Thursday. Lala says, I've been feeling better, luckily. That's good to hear, Lala. And I remember last time you mentioned you were feeling kind of sick, so I'm glad you're on the up and up. And I hope that continues to do better and get better. Casey says, got my weapon, it took me 7 weeks to grind for. Bed. Everyone's very cool with their mounts. I understand. Well, it says, oof. Wait, which weapon was this? AC? 'Cause that's a lengthy time, I must say. Where am I? Observatorium. Over here. Sellsword Sergeant. Uh-oh. Ah, hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you are one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. Pardon? At ease, Sergeant. They're with us. More small folk. Keep an eye on them. Or else. But, sir, Oh, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you, after administering the requisite beating. Of course, they'll never see him. Ah, good, you still... Wasn't someone else with you a moment ago? Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief as we are. Come, Nashu, we too must answer the call of duty. And they run away, and I am left alone. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're on demand over there. Clover Hollow, sorry, hey, I didn't notice your message. I'm doing really well. How are you doing? Welcome in. Wait. Have we chatted before elsewhere? Are you splatooning? Is this that Splatoon I always hear about so much? Like, is this what that is? Is this Splatoon 3 right here in front of me? It's crazy. Looks so much different than I thought it would. AC says, a gun blade, you can only get an item and trade for it once a week, and it takes 7. Ooh. Yikes, that takes a while. Overhaul says, not sure if we have actually spoken. Okay, maybe not. I know I chat with a lot of people over on Twitter. And so, like, I try really hard to keep it straight who I've talked with before, but sometimes usernames will change in between. But it's nice to meet you if this is our first time. I hope your day's going well. I thanks for stopping in. We're gonna be gentlemen today. I don't know how to say that name. Leaves of the Observatorium. Simorong, I'm gonna say. The Adventurers Guild representative for local relief quests at the Observatorium is seeking an adventure to undertake. This is not you. You lie. That's not you at all. You're the sellsword I want. AC says, I heard treants make for good pancakes and their sap some excellent syrup. Could be true. Miss, sure. Let me talk to. Are they taking pictures? What are they doing? Any halberd-wielding mummers shall answer to me. This guy just looks so angry. You see that just now? No? I don't think me eyes were playing tricks on me. But there's only one way to be sure. You, wait here. I have... Inspector, over there, look. Ah, what is it, Nashu? Pray, tell me what you see. Aha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Ah, why hello there, my friends. Is aught amiss? Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu, we have lingered here over long. We must egress post-haste. This is a game that will break my tongue. Gilgamesh, no, he disappeared. Hildebrand? Is this just gonna be like chasing Hildebrand playing babysitter? This is, isn't it? There's not out of the ordinary here either. Ah, no luck, We have scoured every ilm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponents to be legendary Inspector Hildebrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Gilgamesh. Okay. Or perhaps he's waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your, wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. She found it. Isn't that the halberd that Gilgamesh lost? By the 12, is that the self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it? Wait, is this something else? I was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed should worst come to worst. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist to the east of the observatorium. Oh, it's the best. How? Oh. It's a fight, is it? How do I... Wait, what's the... Hold on. This doesn't seem fair at all. Where's the throw snowballs button? This doesn't seem right. How dare... I don't have the power to this. It's beyond me. How dare you? You all lose 5 points. Don't worry about where those points came from. How? Slash throw? Alright. Hold on, let me... This is important now. Yep, don't work. I guess I have to do the quest to get the snowball throwing. AC says that halberd is the thing Hildebrand found that launched him to Dalamud in 1.0. AC says type slash throw. You may have missed the side quest to get it. Gosh darn, I was making dinner, now I'm late. Sorry, Srom. So, no problem. Like, we really haven't gone very far at all. We're over in Kurthis now. That's like where the quest takes you immediately. Tosfit Workout is the name. I could probably do... Let me see here, actually. White Mischief. I don't know if I want to talk to that guy anymore. So I guess there's a side quest somewhere that gets me to throw... Yeah, I have done hardly any side quests in the game, so that doesn't surprise me that I missed that. I'll need to do that eventually. Come now. How hard can it be to find a large man dressed in red in Kurthis? Yeah, if only there was somewhere we could go to find such a person. Alas, 'tis an absolute mystery. Where do I go? Srom, you're catching up quickly. Good job. Peter's over there. Where am I? I stepped into the different music zone. Oh, it's over there. Jeez. How do I... sprint. Okay, looks like it's that quest marker over way yonder. I had to take a random guess. Maybe? I see a glowy. And Hildebrand. These are two things that I guess I'm happy to see. Is it not you? What do you see? Oh, hi. Core, it's cold out here. Thank you. Oh, take your post, my good man, and entrust your safety to me. Inspector Hildebrand is ready for battle. Okay. That seems fine. No, he died. I do not recognize the spear, AC. I think somebody mentioned it's from... I think you mentioned it's from 1.0. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? It was not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? What's happening? Oh boy. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you'd understand. In some ways, it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects, it was quite different. AC says it does not look familiar. That's a complete mystery. I've never seen this halberd in my life, or the spear, probably. It was crowned with a magnificent axe. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. Hmm. It was one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. Is he putting 3 and 2 together? Enkidu, you're setting off the alarm. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh my gosh. This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. It's true. He shot himself to the moon with it. And survived. This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Then we are at an impasse. Great. This is gonna go on for way too long, isn't it? Oh my god. This is the worst. Bozos. A lot of them. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misleading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Except for the weapon he stole from me. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. Say it ain't so. Briardian, I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. Gasp him. A confession to what? I have done naught wrong. Bah, you are all beyond reason. Ah, yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Briardian is just like, I hate everyone here. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't. So let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Hey, Briardian knows about me. That's nice. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. Is it gonna be a trial fight? Is this gonna be a trial? His name isn't really Greg, is it? No. Lest you find my advice unsporting, I remind you that our duty supersedes any misbegotten notions of honor you may possess. Ari, are you okay over there? Gotta get a longer skirt. You're gonna freeze to death. Which way did he go, Grayson? Did you see? I guess we're going this way, right? Yeah, Griffin Crossing. Oops. Clover says hysterical. Bosses top 10 anime betrayals. It's super traditional JP comedy. Yeah, it's very manzai, very like I'm not sure what like this is very slapstick. Oh hey. Thank you. Is that weapon is a replica of the gun halberd used by Nail von Darnish Bradamante. Nail took back the real one after Gilgamesh found it. Hence the demon bird title of the White Raven. Oh. Hildebrand, I think you died. Okay, that's interesting. Nashu? Miss Ellie? Ah, my good man, it is a relief to hear your footfalls. Well, you can hear the difference in foot. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Rom says, thank you, I can't TP to you if you're not in my party long. Oh, I see. I guess we're here now. is this actually gonna be like a real trial or is this like a joke? AC says need a party invite. I will make sure to... I assume, because it didn't actually have me set to do the trial yet. I assume there's going to be a chance for the trial to... before I actually do it, right? Hopefully. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me and you may have the spear. Fail and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. Aye, I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. For Gilgamesh, it is in beginning time. So it actually, that's totally canon. Like some enemies are just like bigger than others. Then that's actually like a thing. Enkidu's like, I think it's the first time my character's ever been genuinely surprised by something. I'm just like, what? I says, yeah, once this cutscene's over, we can party. Ari says, don't lose, Bob. Says, no way, this is a trial. Even the chicken got bigger. I can't believe battle. And it's battle on the big bridge. It's totally the Final Fantasy XII style. I mean, it's probably not gonna be exactly the same. That's like my favorite boss fight from Final Fantasy XII was battle on the big bridge. Those are so fun. Marstrom says, holy crap, it is. Alright, so Dallas, Harkane, Mateus joins the party. I think, is everybody a tiny gremlin? Did we want to have, like, who all wants in on the party? How, actually, am I even allowed to, well, it says I'll come. Okay, so tiny gremlin wants to come in. Ari looks like he's busy doing push-ups. Trying to stay warm, I assume. Am I able to... I don't know who I missed. Wait. Siandris? Who is this? Wait, no, that's somebody else. Never mind. Ari, did you want in on the fight? Or are you doing push-ups? This is an 8 or a 4-man? That's a good question, I suppose, actually. Let me see here. It's an 8-man, it looks like. Yeah, so we can have basically everybody here can join in, I would say. Trump says, oh wow. Yeah, this is like straight up just like a legit trial. Like, I'm actually like shocked that something this ridiculous is ending with like a real boss fight. Like, I can't imagine if this is gonna be... Wait, Ari, can I don't know if I can invite you. I think Peter has to do the inviting. Ari does want in. Strom. Ari's getting really mad in the in-game chat. He's saying invite or else with the frowny face. Got his golden armor on, he's ready. Hey, okay. I think this is everybody then, right? We're all set? We all... Actually, does Peter have to be the one that initiates it? If he's the leader? I would assume so. Strom, I think you might be the one that has to start the trial. I think. Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna go fight Gilgamesh. And Enkidu, I guess, to a lesser degree. That's exciting. It'll be fun. Oh, I'm leader. Oh, that's what that was. I heard that beep. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go. Hey, that was quick. I hope everyone was ready. I didn't do a ready check. Yay! Alright, the plan is don't die and have fun. Battle on... Oh, this is an epic song already. Game is always so good on the sound. Yeah! Level 50? Yeah, Peter's like, oh no. Oops.
Go on, Enkidu. It's Toad, your favorite.
Gilgamesh. So silly. No, Gilgamesh is not that tough. Unless something changes here real quick, this is gonna not last.
I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Empathy!
Oh, he's got like actual voice lines. That's kind of wild.
What? I've been hurt! This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I, just remembered something.
Ari, why'd you just sit there and take it? Ari, are you okay? Ari, why? Someone says, good luck, have fun. Oh, thanks for explaining what you just said. Because I would have just thought you were laughing or something, or choking. We did it, we're the best.
I must say, I quite enjoy these tussles. I feel we've gained an understanding. An understanding that I will pound you silly!
I just realized he regained all his health when he ran away. That's actually pretty ridiculous. Actually, maybe I want to be inside this. I don't know. There's a lot more Enkidus than I remember them being.
Rocket punch!
Is this real fight? Like, is this a serious thing? Like, it doesn't, at least like so far, I shouldn't jinx myself. It doesn't seem so terribly tough. It mostly just seems like this is... There's so many chickens. What are they doing? Can the chickens hurt you? I was turned into a toad. Inconceivable. No, wait. Oh, that's what the chickens do. The chickens eat toads. Guys, I learned a thing. Wait, hold on. Oh, I learned the bad things. Ow, stop chickens, no, please. Guys, I figured out what the problem is with the chickens. By the way.
I won't go down so easily.
Maybe we win, I guess.
Well then. That's enough of a beating for now.
He didn't even like... I'm just like, what just happened? I'm not even like, I don't even like do like my victory thing. I'm just like, oh, well. Oops. You get a commendation. Good job, everybody. We did it. I feel like we did some good justice today. Ram says, nice call out on the chickens, I didn't notice. Ram says, the Zelda reference, I'll BRB in game. No problem, Lala. Hildebrand died. Oh no. Are you dead again, Inspector? Why, Greg? Why? It's so sad. How many swords did he drop? Well, wait. Doesn't that one there look just like Eleazar's sword? But even to my untrained eyes, this is obviously counterfeit. But even to my untrained eye, this is obviously a counterfeit blade. And so is this one. And this one. What in the world? They all just fake swords. Wasn't that the joke actually in Final Fantasy XII too? The Gilgamesh had like all these like legendary weapons, but they're all fakes. Alone, yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We will proceed with the delivery. Okay. If you wish to be present, I won't object. Meet me in Vespa Bay. I guess we're going back to the bay. Wait, I have tickets. Tickets. Yes, ticket. Vesper Bay ticket. Yeah, everybody, thanks for playing the trial with me. That was fun. It's always fun to be able to do that stuff with groups. AC says that spear attack was called Fraudamente. Oh, that actually really fits. I like it. Oh, there he is. She is. Durilda. Ari says, thank you for inviting me. That was fun to play with you, Ari. Always is. Sorry, taking a sip of water. Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. 'Twill make a fine addition to my collection. Where is she going? And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way. At least we're kind of friends. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. He's so betrayed. He's so heartbroken. Ah, there you are, Inspector Briardian. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Gasp. Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where's my treaty blade? Didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Briardian's like, I've been duped. Bamboozled. Smackledorked. It was a fake the whole time. Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade. Only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, is it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. He is so sad. the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? Gasp. Is he gonna go straight into Hildebrand again? Oh, it missed. What is this game? Is he dead? I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Briardian. Piss off. 400 years have I slept. 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Oh. I hate this. Very well. I, and I alone, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. This son of a... You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon. I mean, Hildebrand is good at running. That's one thing he's got going for him. Oh, is this like the final scene where like everybody like laughs together and like, oh, what, we have fun here. This game. How dare you all laugh at a time like this, after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it's a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, pair of gentlemen mummers. Oh, you know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Not bad, Hildy. Not bad at all. You are indeed a Manderville man. He should not wear short shorts. Mark my face, oh phantom of many faces, for it is the face of the... just a second. Elixir. Boy, what a joy. Lala says, doing stuff with people is fun, reminds your name. No. Lala says, the plot thickens. Ari says, gasp. Facial animation at its finest is AC. Yes, I love these, like... Fiends dare lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue, as seeds of jealousy quiver within Inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Manderville man find his Manderville wife? A case of indecency. Oh, please tell me I can go to this right now. I need to find out what happens next. Stupid squiddy thing. Hey, what's with the goggles those men are wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. I guess we'll find out next time. He's still just... I don't know if I like these people or if I really don't like them, but they're very funny. Unless says I love this. Strom says, this makes me want to watch Nichijou again. Nichijou is great. I think about the octopus wiener often. It's still like one of my favorite scenes in anime ever. AC says you'll never see it coming. That crawling thing is a Coblin or Zoblin, I don't remember which. AC says. Oh boy. Nice Charms, you better be glad I know what you meant by that. Oh, yeah, you know the scene where like where she's about to drop the little sausage and she's like desperately trying with like every ounce of her power to keep it from landing on the ground. Strom says 10 out of 10 scene. It's amazing. It's so good. I go back and watch that more often than I should. But anyway, I guess since Ellie's here, I guess that means there's another episode we can continue right now. Strom says that one is my third fave. Yeah, I mean there's definitely like a lot of good scenes. Like yeah, Nichijo's just like one of those like just top tier comedies. Ellie has put her skills as a reporter to good use. I mean, I assume we just kind of keep going with these, right? I mean, I don't know how many episodes are contained within the Realm Reborn section, but... Trump says 1 was the dogs, 2 was deer, 3 was the hot dog. Oh yeah, the deer was pretty funny. Well, it says, yeah, you'll know when you reach the end of Hildebrand quest for ARR. At a certain point, you should bump up to Heavensward. Strom says, I should. I think at the rate things are going, I'll probably, like, I'm really liking Hildebrand. I'll say for Saturday, we'll definitely, like, one way or another, we'll start on Heavensward. But, because yeah, I do want to start getting into that, like, sooner than later, since I finally reached it. But, I don't know. That says, then when you finish Heavensward and MSQ, unlock Hildebrand quests for that expansion. Marsham says, by bump up to, I mean the quest line should stop because you haven't done Heavensward. Not that you should switch now. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I do eventually. Yeah, I think once I talk to Alfino again over in Kurthus, I think that officially starts Heavensward from what I understand. So we're very close over on that front. Yes. For now, more shenanigans. Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our Lapis Maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Guguremu, I guess. A prominent member of the East Aldernod Trading Company. Her eyes and hair a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. Her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. That sounds really awful. That's terrible. Bad parenting. But all that is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed, and not just to anyone, mind you, to the heir to the Bruguiere Consortium. The formal announcement is set to be made at a commemorative feast to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it. Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not going to miss, and you're welcome to come along. Yay! Costa del Sol, the business of betrothal. AC says prepare to pack your swimsuits. I have a swimsuit. I could change into it if I was brave enough to figure out how to do glams. But alas, I shall be stuck as a dapper gentleman. It took me an embarrassingly long time to get this outfit set up correctly, I'll be completely honest. And I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to redo it if I were to undo it. Peter, thank goodness you're here to tell me where to go. Ah, this is Master Guguremu of the East Aldernod Trading Company and father of the bride. Let's see what he can tell us. Guguremu? Ah, you're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once. I beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might have just a moment of... Ah, yes, that two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief in his letter of challenge. If you've come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy. I love them. I love them all individually and as a group. The brass blades of the Gerbera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen. Or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous? Gasp. Briardian. No. Consulting Inspector Briardian. Your reputation precedes you. And what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. Tournage on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of your precious skill. Sounds like a good deal all around. Oh, there's those bozos are in the background. I see them. Can't hide from me. Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved. But consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances. Now, luckily we don't know any people that would possibly disturb the occasion. That'd be really unfortunate. Also, I like that the three of us, like, collectively agreed to ignore inviting Hildebrand and Nashu along for this. We're like, yeah, it's for the best they don't know if we can help it. Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector. After he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident you can catch our thief this time around? A man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge. A precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner in the broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Oh, idyllic. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I was in the middle of a cutscene. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. It is Thursday for me, which means it's almost the weekend. And the weekend is a good time to be alive. And Lala says, I'm looking at the quest list, right? You're a little less than halfway along, done with all the ARR Hildy quests. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Briardian. Let's see. Arabella's betrothed, Van, would be an obvious target for a thief. So too would be his father, Morgant. Oh my floppin'. Yalto Nolto and his wife, Sinana. I can't. Sinana, the guests of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Guguremu himself. Finally, we have Leuwenhard, a steward of Guguremu's estate and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. He seems like a friendly face. All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. Oh, this has gotta love Lala names. Idyllic says, I didn't do my homework again, you think I'm to get detention. How to really do that homework, Idyllic? Wait, Judah, right? Idyllic says, you okay? I'm doing okay. I am having a good time. Gonna play video games. Looking forward to the weekend. I know, it's been a good day for me, like, genuinely. Like, got no complaints. And we're playing a very, very silly quest line in Final Fantasy today, which is making me very happy. Like, picture the Pink Panther, or maybe, that's the first one that comes to mind. I don't... It's a mystery comedy. It's very fun. I like it. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you are to report back to me at once. He's already on the attack. Hildebrand Manderville. I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away. The pleasure is all mine. The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Briardian. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease. Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have been... Oh my gosh. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Manderville man can. They're all very impressed. He's got the stupid goggles too. He does realize there's still a fish on his head, doesn't he? Good Inspector, I realize we have not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. I hate him. Me? Assist you? Aren't you a funny man? It makes no matter. My plan is so flawless not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, would you? I love Briardian. I would speak with you, but not here. I will be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. Oh, I love the sunset coming up. Good timing. Yay, okay. Trump says Pink Panther meets Mr. Bean a la JP comedy style. That's actually pretty on point. Trump, I'd say that you get 10 points for your accurate statement. Alex says, also you remembered that my name was Judah? Thank you. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm trying really hard to like keep names together. Like that's something I really want to do is remember everybody who comes in. Like, and like I appreciate everyone who comes to hang out. Like, it's fun to talk with y'all. So, yeah. And if I ever like misremember something, like please tell me. Like, I'm doing my best. Yeah, of course, Judah. Thanks for hanging out. Trom says Koji must have had a trip translating the puns for the story. Yes, I feel I'm willing to bet that most of them they didn't even try. Like Japanese puns are so hard to like change to English. Well, says never noticed before that he beat him with a fish. He says, wherever you gotta go, thank you, bye, love you. Okay. Bye, bye, good luck. Do your homework. Ooh. It is not by fate's whimsy that we have been reunited here today, friend. You were destined to be by my side as I apprehend the fiend and defend the fair maiden's virtue. Wait. Is that thing Hildebrand's minion? Or is that a coincidence that's like right there? I think that's his minion. What is this? Inspector Briardian seems to have taken a liking to you. You should be proud. As you can see by his treatment of someone we know, the man doesn't suffer fools lightly. Yeah. You right. Peter, you're too fast. Your speed. Well, it says, no, it's a coincidence. That's super funny. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, I don't remember NPCs ever having minions. Peter, your goose is cooked. Watch out. No, it's fine. Briardian. You've come. Excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? Okay. Alright, look, Briardian, I'm gonna... An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now, answer me this, Grayson. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of Lady Durilda, stole off the Treaty Blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? What struck you about the Phantom Thief's disguise? I'd say it was an oh man, I feel like this is actually gonna... Well, it says the bride's Moogle is mine. Oh, okay. That is a funny coincidence. Briardian did always suspect Hildebrand to be a fish out of water, says AC. Alright, I see how it is. Geez, is there actually like a correct answer to this? Like, I'm trying to like think back to like when we were talking to fake Durilda. I don't remember the mannerisms being anything weird, but I also don't remember if there's anything like slightly off about the costume. I mean, I'm gonna say the identical appearance is pretty identical. I think it was like literally just the same model they used, if I had to guess. The obvious answer, and yet all too many. A certain self-styled gentleman comes to mind, who could not recognize a clue if it hit them upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is this stone that allows him to change appearances at will. Clearly, our man is no ordinary thief. Magic's far outside the grasp of the common folk at his disposal. This, in itself, gives us insight into his identity and his ways. Wow, Lala, so romantic. Y'all just having fun, just showing off things now. And yet, this is not what caught my eye. No, from movements to mannerisms to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Durilda. He was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We are dealing with a clever and a thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family could detect that aught is amiss. All the key players arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago, when preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our Phantom, Grayson. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume? The thief's first assumed identity? I feel like a brass blade, right? Because like that's like somebody that like most of the party wouldn't even know to begin with. Am I a good detective? Precisely. Clearly you are far less useless than the bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few of words, able to come and go as they please, a fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for our man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise... Oh, it's raining. Dang it. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is laying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will canvass the immediate area. You begin your search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol. I guess we're searching for stuff. We're gonna do it. Peter says food ready, BRB. Good luck, Peter. Eat that food. Survive. Conquer, I guess. I don't know. Choke Wookie. Have I not talked to you before? That strikes me as a surprise. I can't believe I never talked to you before. How'd I miss you? Where was I going? The business of betrothal. I need to go this way. Please stop. Please stop. Please go. Riding on a horse of wind. Into the storm. This is actually incredibly appropriate. Peter says K back. Hey Peter. Welcome back. Aha, I'm ahead of you now. You fool. You stopped for... I missed... This is a sad man. Ah, excellent. You're one of the less incompetent assistants I've worked with. Thanks. Thank the gods. Please, free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive. Oh, there. Now tell me all... Oh, there. Now tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you. And try to be brief. Like his boxers. Or briefs, maybe, I don't know. We just arrived in Costa del Sol. I had a briefing of sorts. Master Guguremu gave us each of our orders, who would be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, got my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. I came to, here I was, stripped my skivvies. Much to the chagrin of those of us who have to look at you. You say you received orders from Master Guguremu. Who was to be your charge? My memory's hazy, but... one was Morgaunt, father of the groom. The other was a Lalafellan gent from Limsa. Yalto Nolto. Now, try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yes. There was also the steward, Lewenhart. I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection of key supplies, that sort of thing. Morgant, Yalto, Nolto, and Lewenhart. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightening. Well, it's a standard male underwear for the realm. Strom says briefs are pretty good, TBH. Yeah, fair enough, to each their own. Guardian. I shall see this man back to the city and into the possession of some new clothes. After which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me, and for the love of the gods, just make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. I nod my head. Why is any of this my problem? The world may never know. And you're just having a squat? AC says not a fan of briefs. Hey, teleport. I guess I could have done that, huh? Yeah, to each their own. Where am I going? This way. I can feel it. This is the one true path. Peter says, God's awful weather. It is pretty bad. What a time for a banquet. Inspector Briardian seems to have taken a liking to you. You should be proud. As you can see by his stream of someone we know. Oh yeah, that's right, I already said that. Hildebrand? Ah, there you are, friend. And not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did your and Inspector Briardian's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? I gesture with my hand. Well, it says it's your problem because you can't say no. That's entirely my problem, yeah. I'm cursed with the inability to say no. It's like, oh, geez. Like, again, anime references, because I'm a nerd. The anime Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. One of the central premises of the show is that the main character literally can't say no to a request, which ends up getting him, adopted by a demon, and then he ends up being forced to go to demon school because he doesn't know how to say no. And it's a fun show. I like it, but Trump says, well, boxer briefs. All right, the fancy compromise, I see. Children. Morgant, Yalto Nolto, and the steward Lewenhart, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildebrand, shall have our thief in shackles before this inspector returns. Ah, fear not, friend. The inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha ha! If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Ah, there's one of our suspects standing suspiciously under that canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are. That's... Oh no, wait. Concerns. I'm gonna go talk... I didn't realize, like... These three people are just, like, right here. Renting out Master Geguruju's private property would be almost unthinkable for most folk. But Gil talks, and neither the Bruguer Consortium nor the East Aladonard Trading Company are in any danger of running their coffers dry. Ah, good food, good drink, and good tidings. That today's announcement will send even more gil flowing into our coffers only makes the wine taste all the sweeter. Oh, how I am looking forward to meeting Miss Arabella. They say many a song is sung of her beauty. Mind you, there was a song or two sung of me in my day. Sure. No comment, I guess. Trump says Iruma-kun is a recent-ish one, ain't it? Yeah, I think it's got 3 seasons if I remember right. So it's like within like the last like 5 or 6 years I think it started. But it's actually one I really like. It's pretty funny. I think some people don't care for it. Like it's kind of a... it's not a terribly complex show. It's just a comedy. It's a very funny kind of show. But I enjoy it. There we are. I should have just turned around, apparently. Clover Hall says, that's what that anime is about? It's on my list to watch. No, it's a pretty funny show. Like, Iruma-kun basically just... He can't say no, and he's desperately trying to pretend that he's a demon. Because everyone thinks he is. Iruma can really pack away the food in his body. That's also true. He says, the title self-explanatory, Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Trump says, I can't remember what I was watching the season that came out. I don't even know. There's so many anime that come out every season now, I can't possibly keep it together in my head. Casey says, it's kind of sad knowing your life is better in health than the human world. That's what happened to Iruma. Yeah, Iruma has... Like... Iruma does not have the happiest backstory. And so, yeah, sadly, going to hell is an improvement for him. But... as is the way of things, I suppose. Let's see. All I have done to raise Arabella to a beautiful young woman... Oh, wait. Jeez. All I have done to raise Arabella to a beautiful young woman has been in anticipation of this day. I have never been more proud to call myself her father. Van? I am Van, heir to the chairmanship of the Bruguer Consortium. And who exactly were you again? I'm sorry, I just realized I don't particularly care. Man, what a winner of a husband you're gonna be. Morgant. Strom says, I watched that one Demon High School one where MC is an OP demon lord that killed someone with his heartbeat. That was a trip. Demon High School where MC... I can't remember that one off the top of my head. There's, again, so many anime these days. Well, it says I barely watch new stuff. The last new thing I watched was Mob Psycho, and that's not exactly new anymore. Mob Psycho is pretty good, though, and I think Mob Psycho 3 might be starting soon. Like, Season 3. Lala says, oh, I watched someone react to that stream. Mom says, yeah, Mob Psycho was top tier. We're getting Season 3 soon. Yeah, there we go. Lala says, like, Irregular at something. Oh, Irregular. Oh, freak. What was that? Irregular at Magic High School. That show is... I'm not a fan of that one. It's okay. Are you talking about the Irregular... Wait. There's a lot of... Wait, I might be thinking of someone else now. Overlord Season 4 has recently ended. It was a good season. Talking about Misfit of Demon Academy. That's right. Well, it says, yeah, Misfit. It was called Irregular or something. That sounds right. Yeah, Misfit of Demon Academy. I've heard of that one. I haven't watched that one. Again, there's a million anime. AC says, any of you guys watch Castlevania? I've watched the first I've watched the first 2.5 seasons. I'm partway through season 3 right now. But that Castlevania is good. That is a good show. I like it. I should talk to Morgan now. Y'all can continue talking amongst yourselves as you wish. Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The merest slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill, that you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley. Hounded down from Manderville man of ages past, to reveal our foe. I can think of few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? He's always like so shocked, like how Nashu in the back is like, yay. I love how Nashu was like, just unassailably happy about everything. Nothing can possibly get her down. Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital. This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now, behold as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. I can't wait to see how this is going to work. Hildebrand. Good day, Master Guguremu, and a fine day it must be, for you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. Wow, this is suspiciously competent of him to start off a conversation this way. What is this nonsense? Arabella's my daughter, you... Just who the seven hells are you anyway? Guards! Guards! Failed immediately, never mind. Now hold your chocobos, Guguremu. I recognize the lad. This is Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have ye? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude. Eh, Van? No, Morgan is obviously the villain here. Anyone who's excited to see Hildebrand, you have to be a criminal. The phantom thief? Balderdash and rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty. Indeed, to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me, after all. Haha, I don't like you. He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effect. Fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. He's immediately like, you must be the person. He's a bit easier on the eyes than you are. He said, how dare. That's me, Van, ever calm in the face of danger. Truly his father's son. Worthy heir to the Brugere Consortium and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Or family, I should say. Oh. Which reminds me, Master Van. Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. It has not left her neck since the day. Oh, that little trinket. It was nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Time-honored Manderville art of parley. You'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgan not spoke up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural. Are you kidding? Morgant was excited to see Hildebrand. Again, heavily suspicious. Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yalto, Nolto, and Lewenhart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. That is not what he said a few minutes ago. AC says, I'm planning to start... Ooh, Elephant. Dallas. You allowed to have that here? No, that's not you. That is you. Don't lie to me. Planning to restart Ascendance of a Bookworm eventually. I haven't watched the anime, but the light novels for Ascendance of a Bookworm are quite good. Like, that's one I would recommend checking out for sure. Very good isekai. Now she had a pretty sad backstory before meeting Hildebrand, actually. Oh. Rom says, dude, Bookworm is great. It's like Dr. Stone, but much more slice of life. Yeah, Bookworm is great. Dr. Stone is actually not bad either. Well, I kind of fell off of Dr. Stone, but... Well, says, I'm too busy rewatching stuff. I've already seen to watch new stuff. He says, I already watched Dr. Stone. I'm going to wait the new season. Well, says, I started reading Dr. Stone, but I don't think I got too far into it. AC says, Restaurant to Another World is great as a cooking isekai. Ellie has no chill. Yeah, Restaurant to Another World is actually really good. I watched a couple episodes of that. I actually really liked it. I want to watch more of that one. That one seemed really good. Yalto Nolto. Not seeing your faces around here. With the East Aldernaut Trading Company, are you? Why, yes, good sir, very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Aldernaut Trading Company. Oh, pleasure to meet you. You tell, is the Lapis mating as lovely as they say? Sinana here is no slouch herself, but like me, she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. Why would you... Oh, but where are me manners? Yalto Nolto, Well, the Brugrea Consortium, and this is me wife, Sinana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. Aye, I dare say this wedding, and the joining together of our family businesses, couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of fell beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of it. You have heard of the Mandragoras, haven't you? but of course. I once spent a year honing body and mind with the fist of Vralgar. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra whatsits a day. And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? It'd kill you to read the Mithril Iron to educate yourself from time to time. Lewenhart. Fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago. Settle down, Sinana. Forgive me, wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure, and with that, I'd best go prepare my speech. Carry on, lads. Criminy. None of those three were suspicious in the least. We must not give up hope, lest he of many faces have the last laugh. Where there's a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu. We must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. You speak so fast, Inspector. Sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope, he of many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. This is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Briardian will be back any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses. Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Lewenhart spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Briardian will be back before long. Come, Nashu, this is no time to delay. AC says, Dr. Snowmore of slow world-building anime science stuff, nothing. Not going to interest you unless you like that stuff. I'm interested though in making homemade cola. Oh yeah, didn't they had like, that's like, what's fun with like Dr. Snow's, like, they sometimes do like kind of like really, like, well, fairly realistic, like, what ifs, like, how would you make this in the Stone Age? That's kind of fun stuff that they're... Strom says, very fair take. Ace says, to be fair, would you have chill when it comes to Hildebrand? I would not. Strom says, yeah, sure, I'd cast a blizzard on Hildy. Are you not going to mention the elephant in the room, or should I stay on the dock? AC, is that why... I wasn't going to mention anything about it, but now that you've brought up the elephant in the room, I'm a little bit concerned about that. It's a white elephant, even. He says, have you ever met an old Lalafell before out of curiosity? Trom says, face. I don't know that I've specifically, like, recognized... Because, like, the Lalafell all seem fairly... They all seem, like, pretty much the same. Like, I've never, like, seen, like, children version of them or old version of them that I can, like, specifically think of. Like, I've probably run into them. AC says, I just thought of the pun. Uh-oh. That's not right. This way. This way? There it is. Food supply. Now shoot. Oh, look at this. Now there's water. Now there isn't. Now there's water. Oh, Nashu, you're special. These crates must contain the foodstuffs of which Master Lewenhart spoke. At a glance, they do not appear particularly suspicious, but our investigation must not be deterred. Some of those coconuts don't look like coconuts. Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Lewenhart spoke true. Ye gads! Are those explosives I spy concealed amongst these coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we have found a phantom thief after all. Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see. And those coconuts were looking awfully lonely. Why? Nashu, far be it for me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring our creations to an investigation? Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now, set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking notes in the astute assistant you are. Yeah, of course it is. I say, we are most fortunate that confounding Inspector Briardian is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon the scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now, let us dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to fiery demise. Confounding Inspector Briardian, explode, a fiery demise. Got it. Are you sure about that? Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned at the absolute worst possible time. There's a fire over there from something. You two are supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. But Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briardian come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Grace and I will see the inspector keeps a wide berth of this beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it. Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu, we shall return for your creations once Inspector Briardian has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. What is this game? AC says, I'm just thankful for being here. Thanks. Thanks for the input, AC. I appreciate it. Okay. AC, we need to have a talk. There's a stick here. Oh, it's a fire, okay. All we have to do is lure him away from these crates. That shouldn't be too difficult, right? Inspector Briardian would share with you his latest findings. A burst of inspiration. Oh no. So Hildebrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Indeed. But enough about Hildebrand. Grace and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and... an excellent idea, Miss Hilly. Yes, that spot just over there by the crates should suffice. There of all places. But surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I am not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford some welcome privacy. Yes, Inspector. Privacy. Indeed. Ellie, you rolled over quick on that. So disappointed. Bloody hells, don't worry, Grace. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. Quest accepted. Hi, Peter. I'm not even gonna ask. You just have a manta ray, it's fine. I think the tide is rising. We really should move to higher ground. This is, I really want that mount. That's a cool mount. This is obviously bombs. Is it just me? Is there a bit of chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. I nod my head. I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector. Through the questioning of a brass blade attacked by our quarry, I have identified the 3 individuals most likely to be a thief in disguise. To wit, Morgant, Yalto Nolto, and Lewenhart. The 3 of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over... Ahem. Are the 2 of you listening? Of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector. I nod my head. I do the double nod, in fact. Srom says, long shot, but any Brandon Sanderson fans in chat? So I've never read his books, but I listen to his podcast, if that counts. Writing excuses, I listen to that a lot. I'll probably read his books eventually. But I've not got around to them. They're very lengthy. They sound good. I've heard good things about them. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you're right. I, too, feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. There's no need. Wait here and I shall build us a fire. Don't. Methinks the inspector's taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal. Here we are. This piece of driftwood was served perfectly, and as fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flint of stone on my person. Nah, she's like, yay, I helped. It's got a torch. And we're all just like, nope. This is where Briardian dies. There is no cause for alarm. Tis not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Of course. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Hey, it's flying! What have we here? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. They're just like, sorry. Ellie's just like, Could this be another challenge from the fiend? All the stupid notes she wrote that are inaccurate. Oh no. Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual cards, see? Doubtless it's just the idle ravings of some madman. I nod my head. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. There are 2 more pages. You're like, no, my hard work. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the lapis maiden alone that shall come to harm. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. What is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. The final page? Confounding Inspector Briardian will meet a fiery demise. He's like, no, it's not the Inspector. He's gonna be demised. No. Ellie, don't do it. What is happening? What is he going to catch? Oh, you gotta be kidding. I'm like, oh no. Just like stay perfectly still. You imbecile. Oh gosh. He's just like, oh no. A gasp! The foodstuffs. I can't believe it. Who would do such a horrible thing? I can't tell how this is going to play out. Either Briardian is going to be touched by their sacrifice, or he's going to be unbelievably angry. You saw through the fiend's ruse. But how? Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. You have my gratitude. They can fall in love. Yay, all's well that ends well. Hildebrand Manderville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. You might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to a cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance lest the others come to harm. Vigilance? Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. Oh, what in the name of the gods? Thal's teeth! Those vegetables cost a fortune. They're ruined. Ruined. Agent of inquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot and gowl. Let's see. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but sticks and bombs are a different story, says AC. Trump says casts mana ward. Says Lawless is not like this. This is I love this quest line. It was almost smotal annihilation for Preardian. As you're playing with fire, AC. Seems like you need a hand or two, AC says. Oh, aren't you so funny? You and your death claws. Clearly our thief has decided that my prodigious intellect presents the greatest threat to his schemes. Perhaps he's a more clever man than I thought. Is that a fish? I'm getting hungry. Thanks to our quick thinking, the bombs are no more and the inspector's none the wiser. It's a shame to see good food go to waste, though. Those coconuts looked positively luscious. Okay. I would ask how he survived an explosion at point-blank range, but something tells me that's one more mystery better left unsolved. So it says AC wouldn't be this quick to pun on this side of the internet. He says now there's 3 hands. What is... Just calm down with your hands. Oh boy, where am I going? Actually, wait, where am I going actually? A burst of inspiration. I guess I'm just going this way, okay. How do I, there we go, okay. Perfect. Wait, who's the 3rd hand? Or is it just a coincidence? I don't know. Where am I going? No, it's over there. I'm a fool. It was worth it. It might not have been worth it, guys. Can I climb the ladder, please? No. Oh, I have to take the long walk of shame. Plus, as some passersby try to join in, it happens. Glad this whole game is just full of comedians. Plus, as remember, you could fly. I could. That's definitely something I could have done, and probably should have. Oh, what was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not. The fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Guguremu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Good gods, this is no thief. This is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contain imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days, or with the mandragores at large. Even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. The Mandragores. I've heard of that fell band. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it very closely resembled the Eorzea dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Methinks you dost worry too much, Master Lewenhard. Our course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back. I would advise against that, Inspector. These are no ordinary mandragores, rather a bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gerber proved unable to resist them. Aho! A formidable foe indeed. Were only there a brave soul in our midst with a want for taking on fearsome enemies with not a shred of concern for his own well-being. Turns to look at me. Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, I, yes, I, shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to the rightful owner. I'm like, me? Did I try to do nose goes on that? Oh, you are truly a godsend, adventurer. Once Sundimal of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads of the Mandragores. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Gugaram was like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let his comrade face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. Dallas showing off again. Okay, so I need to go find that guy. Burst of inspiration. Oh, it's literally in Limsa Lominsa. Okay. Well, fair enough. We're going to Limsa, everyone. Hope y'all's is ready. I need to go to the lower decks, apparently. If I knew where that were. That's the upper decks. Hold on. This can't be right at all. Alright, I hope we're ready for wandering around Limsa Lominsa for way too long. Hi, Tiny Gremlin. Oh, Sundimal. Right there, jeez 'em. Peter, thank you. Swamp says, ah no, Limsa. If you've come for the Mandragores, I fear you're half a bell too late. As were we, blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables, than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror, he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Aleport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Ah. Is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friend? The ferry docked by Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let us be swiftly on our way. Hey. Teleport offer. Where's the sad tale of woe, what needs to be heard? You won't beat me, Peter. Not this time. You're already there. Dang it. No, wait. You can't. Not like this. Yes, no. I'm the winner. Tiny traitor. I've done it. Eh! Don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were feral turnip. Murderous eggplant. Or something like that. Think I jest, do ye? You'd be singing a different tune if I shot a tomato just what took out your eye, as it did mine. My eye! By the time I'd regained my wits, they'd already set sail with me ship and me livelihood. I'm ruined. Ruined! If I never see another bleeding onion till the end of my days, it'll be too soon. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. Well. So it looks like it's actually... This is short notice. So it's just about 10 o'clock actually where I am, which means it's about 2 hours. Maybe about 2 hours, which is about the usual run for the streams. I gotta get going to bed and such. So this is probably a good enough ending point for now. It looks like we're hot on the trail of some violent vegetables. And ooh, hello. What was the noises? But yeah, so I think we're probably gonna call it here. As far as this goes, we'll pick it back up on Saturday. So, everybody who stopped by, thanks for hanging out. This was a ton of fun. I think tomorrow, Smo and I will be playing more Resident Evil 2 Remake. For those interested in that. And then Saturday will be more Final Fantasy. That's kind of the... Oh, excuse me. That's kind of the plan. These quests are so much fun. I hope they're all fun for you all as well. I'm enjoying them quite a bit. AC says see you later. Storm says good night. Storm says good night. GGS. Lost says alright, it was fun. This is good night, y'all. See you tomorrow. Storm says good night. Have a good night. I'll try to stop by tomorrow too. Clover says have a good night. It says I enjoy hearing you chuckle. This was nice. Like, it was fun having a good laugh. Since last time I streamed, I was mostly just screaming incoherent nonsense. And tomorrow will probably be more of that. So, this was a nice break. Something like fun and enjoyable. And so yeah, sincerely everybody, thank you for hanging out and stopping by. I hope you have a good one. Hope we'll catch you another time. And yeah, I think that'll pretty much be it for me. Oh, Ari says thank you for the stream rate. Good night, Ari. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see y'all. Have good nights and or good days. Wheresoever you are, have fun weekends. And yeah, we'll definitely plan for more fun stuff as time goes on. Oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone noticed. I was streaming in 1080p tonight. I hope it looked well. Guess I'll check the VOD later, see how that looked. But all right, good night, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. How do I? Uh-oh. Bye. Where's the? Okay, here we are. All right. Bye bye, everyone. Have a good night.